Welcome back to my channel. It has been a minute since I've seen you last. I don't think I've posted anything on my channel for about 8 months, which is shocking. But I'm back. I'm going to try and record a few videos and get into a schedule and hopefully bring some more regular content. At least that's the plan. I thought I would kick off That New Dress YouTube 3.0 because I have had a few breaks since I started this channel. But I thought I'd kick it off with quite a fun video. The Harrods sale is currently on at the moment. I went to day 2 of the sale. We recently came out of a national lockdown, for those that don't know. And the first day we came out of the lockdown, Harrods actually kicked off their sale. Now, from what I heard, they were pretty busy on day 1, but I still managed to bag some pretty great stuff on day 2. They went straight in pretty much with a 50% blanket discount. For shoes, I know they were doing 20% off current season and then 50% off the summer stock. So there were some really good buys to find. I went looking for one particular item, which I did manage to find, and I actually haven't unwrapped it since I bought it, so it's a little bit of an unboxing, so we can unbox it together. But I will kick it off with the first item I got, which was a pair of Valentino shoes. I have to say the Valentino sale was really very good. I would probably say it was the best. They were 50% off everything that was the previous season, and there were some real classic pieces, all the rock stars in all the colours, like really beautiful colours, including like the classic nude, were all 50% off. They had some amazing knee-high leather boots as well. So there were definitely bargains to be had, and I would highly recommend checking it out if you're around the area, or you can pop by. But this is what I got from Valentino. Not particularly interesting. They're just the slides, but I have a Givenchy pair of these, and I find them so useful. In fact, I have worn them to death. When, if you're just nipping out, they're so easy to pop on, and I do wear them with socks as well in the winter to keep so that my feet don't freeze. Anyway, these retailed for £210. They were half price, down to £105, and I actually booked in a 10% day with the Harrods Rewards card. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, Harrods has a loyalty program, and the more you spend with them, you kind of access different tiers. I'm on a tier where I can book in 2 10% days a year, and then I get an extra 10% off pretty much everything in store. There are, of course, concessions that don't participate, and I'm sure you can imagine who they are. They're the likes of Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Gucci don't. I believe Prada does, Valentino does, maybe Balenciaga does, Loewe I think does. A lot of them do participate, and it's definitely worth trying to maximise your shopping at Harrods so that you can kind of get up the tiers and get these kind of benefits. So anyway, because I got the extra 10% off these, it took it down to about £95, which was, no, less. I took it down to less, about £90, which was, I thought, a steal for these, because full price, I wouldn't pay £210 for these full price, but I feel like I can get away with them by spending £90 on them just because I know how much I'll wear them. So that was purchase number 1. Purchase number 2 came in this huge Harrods bag. It's not actually a huge item, but anybody that follows me on Instagram, and if you don't follow me on Instagram, I will leave my handle up above and you can catch me over there, but you will know that I am a huge Loveshackfancy fan. In fact, I would say pretty much all the clothes I bought this year are from Loveshackfancy. I don't know what it is about that brand. In fact, this is a Loveshackfancy dress. I just love the prettiness of it. I love that you can also dress it up. So a lot of their pieces, even though as you can see, they're very kind of floral prints, and you'll see with this one as well, it's a super floral print, but despite that, it looks amazing worn with biker boots. And I love just putting them with biker boots and a leather jacket and kind of giving that a little bit of a rough edge. So you still have the prettiness and the softness, but you also have a bit of an edge to it, and I really like that. So this is the dress. It's probably really hard to see on camera, but it's a beautiful pink, like taffeta silk. It has this nice little belt detail here with a bow and then a crystal heart detail, which is really sweet. It fits really nicely. And I got it in a size 2, US 2. It's an American brand, so it's in US sizing, which is supposedly the equivalent to a UK 6, but I actually find this comes up large to size. So I would say the US 2 is more similar to a UK 8. So that's just something to bear in mind if you ever want to order online, because Loveshack is stocked. Pretty much everybody stocks them. So if you haven't tried them and you have the chance, if you find some online on sale, I would definitely recommend at least ordering it and trying it. I just love their stuff so much. And that was super reduced. I don't know if you can find the receipt. So that was it was in the sale £159, and I got my 10% off as well, so it took it down to £103.10. But the full price of this dress was £550, so that's like 70% off. So that was really quite a good find, I think, and I just really like it, and I know that I'll wear it even in the winter, as I said, with tights, big chunky boots and a leather jacket. I think that'll look quite fun. And then I only got one other thing, but I have saved the best till last, and that is in this little bag. I'm very excited to open this. Now this bag I've actually wanted almost 2 years. I've had my eye on this bag, and they had it on Net-a-Porter, and it did go on sale about a year ago. It went on sale and I missed out on it, and I was kicking myself. However, it was still available in Harrods, but full price, and I was just like, you know, when you've seen something at 50% off, it's really hard to then spend the full whack on it. So I've been waiting and holding out and admiring from afar. Anyway, it went into the Harrods sale with 50% off. Now, theoretically, this wasn't my first choice bag, but the one that I bought is so much better than the one that I was previously looking for at. So perhaps waiting actually paid off. So as you can see from the box, it is a Tom Ford handbag. It is my first Tom Ford handbag. I don't have anything from Tom Ford, but I do love the brand. I just think it's such a classy brand. I think it's the ultimate in sophistication, and Tom Ford has to be the best dressed man I have ever seen in my entire life. And if he's got that much style, then I'm so buying into his brand. Anyway, this is it. Let me just put the box down for you. Oh, I'm very excited. I have not seen this for about a week. It's been sitting in my bedroom unopened for about a week. Very beautifully wrapped, plenty of layers. I suppose it adds to the anticipation. And so it is a Tom Ford little bucket bag. It's very little. Now this one's brand new from the stock room, hence why it's got all the wrapping still on it. I'll try and take it off. But it's a little bucket bag, and it's got the crystal TF on the front. And the one I originally saw that I was talking about that I saw in Net-a-Porter was black velvet. This is actually black python, so it's an exotic, which makes it super, super, super special. It even came with a certificate, so which really felt very fancy to me. But Harrods did have the velvet one, but only in like a very dark blue, and I just don't wear a lot of blue in my life. And I don't tend to wear blue with black. I'm still a bit old-fashioned, don't wear navy and black together. So I knew that colour wasn't going to work, but they did have this python one. And to be honest, by the time you factored in the discount, the python wasn't that much more money. So this one, let me just, while I'm chatting to you, I'm going to try and take this plastic off so you can see it in all its glory. The python one retailed for £1,600 approximately, and was 50% off, so it was about 800 and something. The velvet one retailed for 1,200 and something, so it was about 600 and something in the sale. However, by the time I'd factored in my 10% discount, this bag ended up being about £730. So I figured for the sake of £150, I could forgo the velvet and get the really special python piece. I also think it's just a better investment in general. Exotic skins, of course, are going to hold their value more. The only thing is, of course, python is very, very, very delicate, so it's probably not a bag that I can throw around too much. I'm going to have to be quite careful using it, but I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it because it's just so special. So here we go. Now you can see it a bit better. So it's got this silver chain, and you can wear it crossbody over the shoulder. The silver chain also detaches, so you can actually also I can't do it, it's a bit fiddly, I can't do it, but basically you can double the chain up, so then it's got a slightly shorter strap as you put it over the shoulder. I can probably insert some photos so that you can see. And then inside is pretty roomy. I'm one of those people that when I buy a handbag, I take everything out of the handbag I'm currently using and try and fit it all into the bag that I'm looking at, just to make sure that everything I need fits. Comes with, of course, its authenticity and care docs, and that is it. So I know it's probably not everybody's cup of tea, but I love a bucket bag. I have a Saint Laurent bucket bag, which is totally different to this. It's much more casual, but it's just that I just love that kind of style. It is quite glamorous. I am going to try and find ways to dress it down so that I can use it in the day. It may be also that I'll just have to wear it turned around like this so that you don't see the super blingy TF, which I think will also mean it be casual down. But yeah, I absolutely love it. I adore it. I think it was a bargain. I think it's like 740 or 735 pounds. It's such a good buy, and I couldn't be happier with it. 2 years in the waiting to find this bag, and totally worth the wait. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed seeing the few bits and pieces I got in the Harrods sale. I didn't go crazy. I will be talking a little bit in future videos about my new approach to shopping and luxury fashion, so I will save that for that video. But I have definitely got a new kind of outlook on trying not to consume too much. If you look at some of my past videos, I feel like I have so much stuff, so I'm trying to have a sort of a one in, one out kind of system when it comes to my closet. But anyway, enough waffling. As I said, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you liked the pieces. Do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Do subscribe for plenty more luxury videos from me. And if you have any questions or comments below about the Harrods sale, about the Harrods Rewards program, or anything else, please leave them and I will get back to you. But for now, bye!